It was nothing. A superficial stab wound. I mean, I could have had an intern stitch her up in 10 minutes. Kendall certainly didn't require renowned cardiologist David Hayward.
World-renowned, thank you. But more important, I guess you just don't want someone like me interfering in your prison break.
You know what? I don't get you. You have everything you want. You have custody of your son, Amanda in your house, and yet you're still sniffing around for conspiracies.
Given your track record,
You know
Dr.
what?
Police.
Kendall Slater's life is none of your business. Now, I'm taking care of her. Everything is under control. Back off.
So I guess what you're saying is you really are up to something.
Right, look. It's a top secret plan, and we're all in on it. I mean, it's Jesse, it's Liza, it's Zach, even Ryan. Now, we're risking everything so that we can try and break Kendall out of prison. Why? Just to mess with you.
Well, you should all know by now that that is an exercise in futility.
Well, you know, I don't know many people who would pass up the chance to pull one over on you, even if it meant putting their future on the line.
I am so flattered.
This will shock you. The world simply doesn't revolve around you. There are the rest of us that have careers, families, patients to tend to without your interference. So why don't you just take your paranoia somewhere else and let me do my job? You know what? Don't answer that. Just stay the hell out of our lives.
Hi, I'm Dr. David Hayward. I'm Chief of Staff here at the hospital. I'm going to check on my patient, and I do not want to be disturbed.
Angie already checked me.
Well, there's nothing wrong with checking again.
Is that really necessary?
You trying to get rid of me, Kendall?
No, it's just that Angie's my doctor.
How soon they forget. I gave you your new heart, remember? And what a strong heart it is. Given the trauma you've been through, these numbers just don't seem to add up.
Well, I guess a stab wound wasn't as bad as they first thought.
Still, with a transplant patient, you'd expect to see some infections, some jaundice. Why don't I take a closer look? Wouldn't want to miss anything. Clear as a bell. Remarkable. Well rested. Rosy complexion. No signs of malnutrition whatsoever. You know, I didn't realize that the state pen was a country club prison. So what happened? Who stabbed you? Some celebrity gone wild?
I've always been a fast healer.
As you know, they tried to lock me up for Stewart's murder. I'd be lying if I told you that I wasn't glad they locked you up instead. But, you know, given the fact that I'm looking at you right now, you don't seem like you're suffering very much. Oh, I don't know if you've heard, but things have gone pretty well for me lately. I have a new baby. Amanda's moved into the house with us. And, you know, it's really wonderful to have a family surrounding you. Oh, I'm sure you really miss that, right? And I would bet that you would give up pretty much anything to get back home.
Well, I am so glad you're happy. I really am. I can only imagine what you did to get there.
You shouldn't be in here. She is a prisoner in care of the state.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Excuse me. I was under the impression she was a patient in my hospital. Well, then you'd leave me no choice but to have Kendall released immediately.
Under whose authority?
Well, as you said, she's a prisoner in care of the state. This is my hospital, and I don't need a prisoner taking up my beds. So I want her back in the prison immediately. The infirmary can take it from there.